Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ryu, and today I just want to address some small feedback, some small thoughts on the game since its launch. Disclaimer, I really love Wua. I feel like it's a fantastic game. I love the combat, I love the action, I love the boss fights and everything. So, like, the things I'm about to talk about are really on a small scale compared to the entire game. So, let's get into it. So my first experience would be with this guy behind the counter, Mahe, whatever you might call him. So I was robbed. Basically, I was robbed by this guy of my shell credits. So at the beginning of the game, I decided, okay, I do want to spend on this game. I want to support the devs and stuff. I bought out the bundles. Yeah, I did whale a bit. I bought out the bundles. I exchanged at the souvenir shop for shell credits and stuff, corals when I convened. So I had like a stock of 2 million shell credits, which I felt was quite important to keep because going into the late game, things will cost more expensive. Upgrading skills, upgrading your characters, ascending them and stuff. So I was just holding it, like holding the shell credits basically. And I did watch YouTube videos. I saw, oh, getting your chef level up unlocks new recipes, will help you with your hologram fights and stuff. So I wanted to level up my chef level. So I had to buy ingredients from this guy, right? So when I went to his store, lo and behold, his menu over here. When I clicked on the items, like at least the first 5 items, there were like availability of 10 out of 10. So I didn't know this was whether this was on a weekly basis or like daily basis and stuff. But I knew there was a limit to buying them. So I kind of bought them. So I bought this, I bought this, I bought this, I bought this. Because knowing if I want to upgrade my chef level and there's only availability of 10, it's going to take a while. So I did that, but what I didn't know is that there are other items which didn't have the limiter on them. Like before this 100 out of 100 was implemented, you could you could slide it all the way to the right and it would cost you as much as you could afford in shell credits in your inventory. So you could, like example, buy like 1,000 of these without even knowing that there wasn't a limiter on this. So that's what I did. I slid the sugar all the way to the right, and lo and behold, 2 million shell credits was just disappeared from my inventory, and I couldn't buy the next item because I didn't have enough shell credits. My heart sank at that point of time. I went to check my inventory. I scrolled down and I saw 2,000 sugar in my inventory. And I was just like, oh my god, what have I done? I can't even delete this off. What am I supposed to do? I thought I could like sell it back or something. But I couldn't. There wasn't any option to sell back to even get like 50% or 30% of whatever I spent. So yeah, that was just one of the experience I had, which kind of like put me back quite a bit on leveling up my characters and the weapons and stuff. So what I did wanted then was maybe an NPC that would have bought scraps, like for stuff that didn't need, or like for example if I overbought them, like for example this sugar or maybe lampy lumens that didn't need it to be farmed anymore after you bought out the shop, or raw meat when you hunt it in the overworld. Yeah, just stuff like that. But yeah, I mean that's just a small part which I kind of want to input in, yeah, in this video. So moving on to the next point would be on the echoes. So I'm just going to speed run through this because I don't want this video to be too long. So what I want to talk about is more on the 3 cost echoes, right? Because I know they are really scarce, and I have a friend that hunts like the electro bird for maybe 3 to 4 days without even getting a single main stat and main set correct bonus. Like both of them on the main, like mainly correct. So like having this to be really scarce is already one thing, but tuning them and getting roles like defense HP, defense kind of roles, like the really shitty ones, or not, basically not anything that you want, would be really demoralizing in a sense, I feel. And it's already mentally draining enough to farm all of these, and it's just it just hits hard lah, basically. So what I really suggested, what I sorry, what I wanted to be implemented back then was maybe having a system where you could select a single line of whatever you tuned on the substat and having to be able to retune it using the same tuner, same amount of tuners, or maybe increasing amounts of tuners to reroll, like in terms of having 2 to 3 chances to maybe reroll whatever's left in the pool. Like for example, this HP I want it to be resonant skill, maybe I can reroll it into resonant skill damage bonus within 2 to 3 tries, and that way like I wouldn't have to wait 3 to 4 days just to try and reroll an entire new 3 cost if I'm really unlucky. So yeah, I know they are having like their double echo drop rate stuff and events coming up to fix this, and hopefully it would be it would like help tackle this problem, and it will be better for the players to have an experience with like having more characters to be able to equip the echoes on. Because right now, for example, I just want to play another character on a Molten Reef set, but I do not have like, for example, this fusion damage bonus main stat on, and I have to slap on like some Void Thunder set on it just to play on it. And maybe I enjoy the gameplay, maybe I like that character's kit, but I wouldn't be potentially able to build her like really quickly or being able to use it immediately. I have to take like quite some time just to farm for one character. And if there are multiple characters, let's say I want a fusion team and an entire team instead of like one single character, then it will be a whole different story and a whole different timeline of getting the echoes. So yeah, I mean that's just my input. Obviously it's not a necessity. I'm already great and appreciative for whatever the devs are already implementing for the quality of life changes to help the players get a better experience of the game. So yeah, and lastly, maybe just a small part of the game. Like maybe when you ascend your characters, you could get like standard pools like in Genshin or Honkai Star Rail Impact, or maybe some other gacha games that have the same system. Because right now, I'm I'm not really seeing a source of getting the standard pools, and other than the monthly reset, which takes quite long, and you can't even do a full 10 pool from that. You can only do like what 6 pools from exchanging your corals. So like I do want to I do not have these 3 characters right here. I do want to experience them someday. Maybe hopefully if I do have enough standard pools to pull them, because I wouldn't want to waste a lot of astrite or to just pull on this instead of the limited banners, right? So yeah, I mean that's just another part that I felt like could be implemented into the game. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I do not want to get too far into it. I'm pretty sure this game will get greater over time, and I hope that you all are enjoying Wuwa as much as I do. So see you all in the next one. Goodbye.